first. Okay. So I just want to put it out there that I am sharing mostly products that are available in Indonesia because I am now living in Indonesia, so it's very easy to compare the prices and the product quality as well. So the first product that I want to share about is the vitamin B complex. I tried this product a while ago, and I have been a really big fan of this product ever since. If you're wondering why we need to have vitamin B and what vitamin B is good for, here is the answer. It has many functions. There's 8 different types of vitamin B, including vitamin B1, B2, up until vitamin B12. And what these vitamins are good for is that they are good for energy, cell metabolism, brain function, immune system, DNA synthesis, also for healthy skin, hair, and eyes. So it has a lot of functions, and it's really important for us to make sure that we're taking enough vitamin B. Some personal experience that I felt through taking Atomy Vitamin B Complex is that I got a lot more energy while I took this. And so the reason is also because they also have something called taurine that is included in here, which is also a natural substance that they also include in some energy drinks. So they are also very well known for giving you a lot of energy. And of course, if your cells are functioning properly and if your DNA is synthesizing properly, of course, you're gonna feel more energetic. Your body's gonna feel lighter, right? And I just want to share with you real quick here. So these are the 8 different types of vitamin B that is included in the vitamin B complex. And you can see that this is the 100% of the daily recommended intake. And for vitamin B1, for example, it exceeds that by 3,560%. So the vitamin B complex from Atomy, it has includes a lot more vitamins that you actually need or that is recommended for you for your daily intake. So so that's the vitamin B12, vitamin B complex. And I bring this up because I saw another brand of vitamin B complex from my local supermarket in the neighborhood. So I was actually comparing the prices. And here you can see for 90 capsules, which is good for 3 months, it costs 408,000 Indonesian rupiah. And this is another very famous brand from probably the US, and that's very popular in Indonesia. And you can see that for 30 tablets, it is 219,000. So if you multiply that by three, you get 657,000 Indonesian rupiah as compared to 408. So you can see that the price of Atomy vitamin B complex is 2/3 of the other brands, right? And I also checked the substances of what kind of vitamin B is included in the contained in the vitamin B complex of this, and they're quite similar actually, but there's more there's more vitamin B uh contained in the Atomy vitamin B complex. Now, the second product that I want to quickly share about is the Atomy Absolute Selective Ampule. And I think this is a very, very famous product, and everyone already knows a little bit about it, knows a lot about it actually. But the Selective Ampule is one of the most popular products from Atomy, and also most popular from the Selective Skincare set. And the reason why I bring this up is also because it's good to compare. So I would say that the another brand product that is very similar to this from a different brand is the Estee Lauder Night Repair Serum. I think this one is also really famous and many people have seen this. And when my mom, actually, before my mom started using Atomy Skincare, she used to use the Estee Lauder Night Repair Serum. And then she thought that, oh, actually, the kind of product that this is quite similar. So recently, we also tried this sample of night repair serum from the airport duty-free shop. And we found that actually the Atomy Absolute Selective Ampule was much better. It was so much better than the Estee Lauder night repair serum. But if we're going to compare the price, you can see that it's 666,000 Indonesian rupiah for 40 milliliters. And the Estee Lauder Night Repair Serum for 30 milliliters is 1.4 million. So actually, it is more than 2 times, it's more than double the price of the Atomy Ampule for less content as well. So I just want to share this with you. So if you are thinking that you want to try a very good quality luxury brand skincare, but you don't want to spend that much money, actually, you can easily choose Atomy over those luxury brands, right? And I am so confidently telling you that the Absolute Selective Ampule is much, much better than the Estee Lauder in terms of quality. Right. Okay. So moving on, now we will start with the actual presentation. So as we always do in all meetings and events in Atomy, we are going to start the meeting with the company motto recital. So please let me walk you through that. So the what you can see from the shared screen is the company motto. And the motto goes, cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, and serve in humility. So on the second and fourth line, we actually lift our fist up. And then on the second and fourth line, we lift our fist up and then put them back down. So altogether, it will go like this. And please let me demonstrate. I will say company motto, and then we say yeah together. And then cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Ada, ada, ada. So it will go like that. So if everyone is ready, if you could kindly unmute yourselves, open your cameras so that I can see your beautiful faces. And then if you could join me in reciting the company motto. Is everyone ready?
예, 알겠습니다. 예, 아유,
Company
감사합니다.
motto. Yep.
예.
Company motto.
Cherish the
Yeah.
spirit,
Cherish
create
the
the
spirit,
vision.
Cherish
create
the
the
Create the
vision,
vision.
create the
follow the
vision,
faith,
create the
follow
vision,
serve in
humility.
humility.
Aja,
Ada,
aja,
ada.
aja.
aja. Serving humility.
Thank you all so very much for your very enthusiastic participation in reciting the motto. So this motto is the very backbone of our company values and all of Atomy's business practices, system structures, marketing plan, and activities can be rooted back to this company motto itself. And it is for that reason that we recite the motto at every meeting and event. Now, moving on, I will briefly explain the agenda for this meeting. Today, I will be the main speaker, and I will give an introduction of Atomy Company, products, and the marketing plan. And if you're wondering what is meant by marketing plan, it is about how Atomy structurally rewards its members with commission. In other words, how can we, as members of Atomy, earn an income from this business? So for those that are new to Atomy and new to this global webinar, I want to sincerely welcome you again and hope for you to seize this opportunity to make this something that works for you. Without further ado, I will now get started with the presentation. First, let me introduce myself. I moved to Cambodia when I was in the 5th grade of elementary school. I graduated from an international school in Cambodia, majored in political science at the University of Amsterdam, and then I returned to Cambodia after finishing my military service in Korea to start a teaching career as a teacher at an international school. And I had a dream and ideal of wanting to change society through education. more specifically, to bring a fundamental change to the education system to make it more equitable and inclusive by creating new educational curricula and founding an inclusive education center in Cambodia. So I decided first to start teaching to gain the lived experience as an educator. And at first, teaching really suited my aptitude. So I felt that teaching was my calling. But the salary and growth potential in this career were too limited compared to the amount of work and time that this job required. And I felt like I was moving further and further away from my dream instead of getting closer to it. So after facing the harsh reality with no future, I decided that I needed to find another way. So I started looking into various sources of additional income. I started looking for side job opportunities, and I looked into many of them, including translation, transcription, online tutoring, affiliate marketing, and so on. And then I came to know about a business called dropshipping. And this business is a platform that connects products I design with manufacturers and allows manufacturers to deliver the products directly to customers whenever there is an order. So I thought that if I prepared this well, then it could become a really good system of passive income. But as I did more research, I realized that in order to do this business, I had to find the manufacturer myself. And there were very limited options for manufacturers and products. I had to, and the quality and popularity of the products were not guaranteed. And I had to create and run an online shopping mall all by myself. There are, of course, costs to run an online shopping mall website, and I had to invest some money first before the first orders came in. And it was in this moment that I remembered that in the Atomy business that my mom was already running, the company would take care of all of these factors for me. And all I would have to do is share about Atomy products that are of absolutely high quality at absolutely affordable prices without having to make any investments. And at that time, I had already been using the evening care set and Dermareal C cassette for over 2 years. And my skin, which was always messy with acne and blackheads, became clear. And when I returned to Cambodia after my military service in Korea, I often received compliments from people around me that my skin looked so good. And as someone who has always had low self-esteem because of my skin, I was surprised and happy to receive such compliments. I used the Atomy body cleanser without knowing that it was good. But when I was in the military, I used soap and body wash bought from the military shop, and my skin became so itchy, and I even ended up getting skin rashes. So that's when I also learned that the importance of using a very good body cleanser or body soap. So the more I used the Atomy products, the more I had faith in their quality. And after gaining trust in the product and learning about Atomy's attractive business prospects, I thought there was no reason for me not to start business in Atomy. Now, since then, I've been meeting frequently with my sponsors and business partners, learning about Atomy, participating in the success system, and running my Atomy business with confidence, faith, and passion. And because I know the true value of Atomy, I will continue to grow my Atomy business system until I become Imperial Master and achieve my dreams of social change and empowerment together with many people. So now you must be thinking, what is it about Atomy business that gave Manchu the confidence that he can achieve all his dreams? And so through this presentation, you will be able to see for yourself that Atomy is not only a trustworthy business partner, but also why Atomy business is what we all need in our life to achieve our life goals. The bottom line is that Atomy is a stable source of passive income because it is a systematic business and is widely recognized in the market with competitive products. And through this presentation, you'll also learn in detail about why that is the case, what it is about Atomy's ethical compensation plan and products that makes it a stable income stream for all members. So before we move on, I want to give a small challenge for everyone who is in this webinar. I want you to think about these 3 questions. And I would say that if you find an answer to even 1 out of these 3 questions, then this webinar was a huge success. So here are the questions. First question, why do we all need to have a platform business? And second, why is Atomy a good platform business? And third, how come anyone and everyone can succeed in Atomy business, So I want you to think about these 3 questions, and by the end of this presentation, if you know the answer to these questions, I would like you to use the raising hand function to share your answer. That will make me really happy. And also that would mean that you have gained something truly valuable from this webinar. Now moving on, we need to understand the current economic trends. And the thing is, the economic trends right now are highly unstable. Although this is not entirely new to all of us, but it's become very widely known through the COVID-19 pandemic, with many business failures and bankruptcies. So we're now experiencing inflation all around the world, where our cost of living continues to rise, but our salary raise does not match the annual inflation rate anymore. So in essence, people working off of salary is getting more and more poor. And for business owners, because of high interest rates, it is impossible to get loans to start business. And even those who manage to open a business, they lose money or go bankrupt. So we often see many new coffee shops, hair salons, and massage spas opening around the block. But how long do they actually last until we see them shut down? And then we see a new shop opening. In Korea, 8 to 9 out of 10 restaurants that newly open shut down from bankruptcy. So all these factors only mean one thing, that we are all experiencing a huge personal financial crisis, where our expenditure only continues to rise, but while we would be even lucky to have our income stay the same instead of decreasing. This shows that having an easy senior life as a centenarian is now becoming a harsh reality that we are living in. In fact, life insurance companies in Korea have just increased the maximum age from 100 to 120. This means that many of us will end up living up to 120 years. But the average retirement age around the world is around mid-50s to mid-60s. So this means that we will retire when we are only halfway through our life. But how many of us are truly prepared or in the process of preparing for our life after retirement? Recently, I met someone who said they would only like to live up to 60 years. But because of medical advancement and technological development, we can't do that. We have no choice but to live up until 100 or 120 even. So if we are really to prepare for our future, then we have to make sure that we are properly preparing for our retirement. And in this new world era of rapidly changing society, economic instability, and unstable retirement plans, that it is essential for us to establish a system that can generate constant and stable income. And when we think about where we could establish that kind of system, everything seems to point towards what we call platform business. So if you're wondering what is a platform business, businesses are those that run a digital space through the online network without the constraints of the operator's time and space, where you can share and use products and services. And platform businesses are not strangers to all of us. In fact, we're really familiar with them. Some of the platforms that we use in our daily life are YouTube, Facebook, and Google. And the most important characteristic about all these platform businesses is that it is all about connecting people to products or services. They're not producing something of their own. They are not manufacturing products. They are simply connecting people to them and making money out of it for using these digital platforms. So what I want to show you today is that Atomy is a platform company that goes beyond these platform giants, because Atomy is not only a platform, but one that allows all users to become a personal platform owner and earn a stable income from their platforms. Atomy is currently the only company in the world that has these characteristics, because there are network marketing companies such as Amway or Herbalife that are huge in the market, but they do not function as platforms. And these platform giants like Facebook and Google, of course, they do not share the profit and wealth to its members or allow them to become personal platform owners. So Atomy is practically the only company in the world that can provide such opportunity for ordinary people like us. So now I have an important question to ask all of you, because you now have a choice to make. Will you remain as a platform user that only spends their money on these platforms? Or will you be an employee for these platform companies and get paid every month for your hard labor? Or will you be a platform owner yourself and seize this opportunity to transform your life? I think I can safely say that everyone would like to become an owner of a platform. But becoming a platform owner is not easy. And here is where Atomy comes into play. Atomy is a personal platform business, and just by being a registered member, you become an owner of your own personal platform. So then, would you or would you not seize this easy opportunity to become a personal platform owner? But if we're going to be an owner of a platform and start a platform business, then we also need to be sure that this business has all the prospects for success. So I will now explain a little bit about Atomy Company and its business potential. Now, Atomy, since its foundation, has been experiencing continuous growth. And in 2021, Atomy had achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won, which converts to approximately 16.8 billion US dollars. And it is not only the business growth that is appealing about this company. One of the aspects that makes Atomy a morally good company is that it doesn't take an incredible amount of profit. In fact, you can see from the 2021 audit report that the production cost accounts to 47.2% of total revenue. This means that when you buy an Atomy sunscreen, for example, that costs $10, then the cost of making that, including the technologies and ingredients, is $4.72, almost half of the retail price. But we all know that the luxury brand cosmetics and other manufactured goods are usually manufactured at a very cheap cost, but sold for a very expensive price. So relatively, when we look at Atomy products, we know that compared to the price of the product, the quality of the product is going to be amazing. And this is the very proof that our products are of absolute quality, absolute price. And when consumers buy products from Atomy, they're getting an amazing deal. We can also see the proof of this absolute quality from the ratio of the company's return and refund request. This company has an incredibly low return rate at 0.24%, which shows that many customers and consumers who use the products have high satisfaction rate. And this only makes sense because they buy products with amazing quality and at low prices. So who doesn't like to get a good deal out of their purchase? Another important aspect about this company is its global expansion. If this company is only tied down to its homeland of Korea or had limited overseas growth, that would also be a problem for us who live outside Korea. But in Atomy, this is clearly not the case. Ever since the foundation of the company, it has opened 26 global branches overseas, including USA, Japan, Cambodia, Turkey, Indonesia, and now European Union as well. And Atomy members from 56 countries can now register as business members and can gain commission from Atomy Business. And even more countries can register as global consumers. Now, Atomy is considered as a truly global company because its sales from overseas are bigger than domestic sales. And in fact, global total sales, as explained before, are 2.2 trillion Korean won, and more than half of that, at 53%, is purely from overseas. And this is only going to increase more and more from overseas sales with the growth of Atomy Indonesia, Atomy Russia, and China, which are growing really rapidly right now. Atomy is also a leading company in the global direct sales industry. Chairman Park Han-gil is an official member of CEO Council of the World Federation of Direct Sales Associations, or WFDSA. And when we examine and research the business potential of a company, we also need to know about the founder's disciplines and principles. So Chairman Park is recognized as the most respected CEO in Korea now for 4 years in a row. And Atomy Company also received for 4 consecutive years as the Great Place to Work certification. And in fact, in Asia category, it is ranked the second best company to work for. And for that reason, we now have major journals such as Forbes Korea, Fortune Korea, and other major channels reporting on the company and the chairman for their honest management and ethical business practices. Now, we can see this most clearly in the company's practice of culture of sharing. Atomy is rated number 1 in Korea for its ratio of charity donation from settlement sales, and it is the only company that exceeds 2% from the top 500 companies that were surveyed in Korea in 2022. And when you compare this to the pure business profit instead of total revenue, it has a ratio of 18% given in donations. So that means that 18% of Atomy's profit is always given as donation or contribution to society. And of course, this is much higher than other major Korean corporations like LG, Samsung, Hana Finance, and Naver. So I don't think I have to try to persuade you that Atomy is a huge company or that it has morally good business practices. All the proof and recognition are already out there. And this means that when you start business with this company, it will be extremely easy for you too, because all you will need to do is show other people the already existing evidence. And now I will move on to why Atomy is bound for success for all of us who start business in Atomy platform. Hint, hint, this is the answer to the questions that I mentioned earlier. So there are several factors that are put in place that ensure that as long as we continue growing our business in the platform, we are bound for success. And the first one is the Atomy Success System. Atomy has an education system put in place for its members to learn and grow so that everyone can be guided to the path towards success. In all of our branches, the company hosts one-day seminars, after-work seminars, global seminars, as well as Success Academy seminars. And what is incredible about the Success System is that all of this is prepared and provided by Atomy Company free of charge. And you can see from this that even for those who are not experienced or skilled in this business industry, the company provides sufficient training to ensure your success. And to give you a personal example from my story, from my experience, of course, I worked as a teacher before starting this business, and I have zero experience in sales or network marketing. I don't know anything about running a business, let alone running an online platform business. But now I am running the system, hosting a global online webinar such as the one we're in now, and sharing all of this information, presenting, and also meeting with people and making sales as well. So how come that I have become this person who is able to do all of this? It's because of this Atomy Success System. So if I did not attend any of the seminars, whether it is online or offline, I would not be where I am right now. And now that I am talking about the Atomy Success System, of course, I'm sure that you will want to see what the success system actually looks like for those of you who have never, maybe who have not yet attended. So I will share a quick video of the one-day seminar in Surabaya. And it's a very quick video, and I know that I have shared this in the previous meetings as well, but I just want to share it really quick because there are some people who are new to this webinar today. Okay, here we go. So this is the one-day seminar that is hosted in Surabaya once per month. And actually tomorrow is also the day we will have the November one-day seminar in Surabaya, which is why for this week we're having this webinar on Monday instead of Tuesday. So if you are from Surabaya and attending this webinar, then I am now inviting you as well to tomorrow's one-day seminar. I hope that you'll be able to join. Okay, here we go.
Aduh, kok susah banget.
Memandu acara pada hari ini. Semangat menciptakan visi, mengikuti keyakinan, melayani dengan kerendahan hati. Ayo, ayo, bisa! Malesnya apa? Sudah sampai 1,5, stop di situ. Atau dikonsumsi oleh orang yang autoimun, ya. Yang ketiga powernya itu tugas dari hasil itu kembali ke mindset kita lagi. Jadi
All right, I hope you enjoyed that quick video. Few things that I want to mention about the one-day seminars and also just seminars in Indonesia in general is I was so impressed with the how professional everyone is and how amazing quality the seminars are. I tried attending the Success Academy in Jakarta, and I've attended several times now the one-day seminar in Surabaya. And the speakers are not only professional, but they're also creative. You know, the speakers in Indonesia, I was so impressed because they are not only good speakers, but they know how to motivate and captivate the audience. They know how to be active and really engage the audience. So I must say that every time I have attended the seminars in Indonesia, it has been nothing but pleasant and amazing. And also it has been an amazing experience for me because I am learning Bahasa Indonesia now. And these seminars are, of course, done in Bahasa Indonesia. So I think attending these seminars have also been really boosting my language learning experience. Now, going back to the success factors of Atomy, our next success factor is product strategy. And now, prestige is a combination of the word mass and prestige. And through prestige strategy, Atomy services products that are of absolutely high quality and at absolutely low prices. And so the way we make this possible is the one manufacturer, one product policy, in which we choose the best manufacturer for each type of product, rather than relying on one manufacturer to make multiple kinds of product. And through mass production and relation of trust between the company and manufacturer, we're able to bring down the price as low as possible for the members. I'm sure that some of you are now familiar with the term B2B, the business to I think it's the business that who directly connects to customers, right, without going through the middleman, right? And now that kind of businesses are very popular and now growing. And so if you're looking for that kind of business for you to start, you are here at the right place because Atomy is exactly that kind of business. So what does that mean for us? The fact that we have luxury quality items that can compete with non-luxury items means that regardless of whether or not people see the business value in Atomy, actually people will always use Atomy products voluntarily. And if the products were not good or they were too expensive, then clearly no one would ever try to purchase the products, which would in turn be detrimental for our business. So the fact that the products lead to voluntary repurchase is a huge force for succeeding in Atomy business. And next we have our CCM certification. Atomy cares about customer success, and in fact, for 3 years running, Atomy received certification for customer-centered management. And I want to emphasize that this is very difficult to get in Korea, and only a couple hundred companies have received the certification. And it is also completely unheard of for a network marketing company to receive the certification. But because Atomy has absolute quality, absolute price products, and it has Atomy success system, it makes sure that customers can succeed as well as the business members. So that is why we have been able to win the certification. Now we will move on to Atomy's best products. And in Atomy, we really say that the products do all the work because of their quality and amazing experience. So Atomy Hemohim is one of the best-selling products in Atomy, and it has ranked top #1 in exports of domestic health functional supplements, and it has also made $1.5 billion in global cumulative sales, and it holds 22 international patents in USA, Germany, and many other countries. So it is the all-time bestseller in the industry for 8 years as well. And it has exceeded the sales of the export of ginseng, which has been the top #1 exported product of Korea for more than 100 years. So you must be curious, what is Hemohim now, right? So Hemohim was originally developed by the Nutrition and Food Science team in Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, which is a government research institute in Korea. And the main function of the product is actually strengthening the immune system and is made from a combination of herbal extracts, including the Angelica gigas. And Hemohim has been proven to increase NK cell activity and also the production of cytokine. So what this means is the NK cells are already in our body. They're part of our immune system. They're called the natural killer cells. And they're like the white blood cells that will attack the bacteria and virus when they enter our body. So they are exactly the kind of cells that fight the bad parts in our body when we are getting sick, right? And of course, if we have a strong immune system, our NK cells, natural killer cells, will be very active and very strong, right? So what Hemohim does is when you take Hemohim regularly, it increases the activity of these NK cells. So that means that it makes the NK cells more active. So that is exactly how they are able to strengthen the immune system. And what also increases the activity of NK cells is exercise. You know that people always say that for our health, we have to exercise. Exercise is good for your body. And the reason why we always hear that and we always say that is because when you exercise, it increases the NK cell activity. And that is how it strengthens your immune system. So I'm saying that Hemohim does the exact same thing as exercising. And of course, living in the busy days nowadays, we're not always able to, exercise for a good amount of time every day. right? So if you're in that kind of lifestyle, then I would really strongly recommend for you to at least take Hemohim so that you can maintain a good level of your immune system. And also, Hemohim has just gained this new certification this year for its effect against fatigue. So that means that because of the herbal extracts, the combination of that, and also strengthens the immune system, it has a very strong effect against fatigue, which means that it gives you a lot of energy. So if you are usually the kind of person that struggles with your energy level during the day, which was also true for myself, then taking Hemohim around after lunchtime, that can really make a difference to your daily life. Now we will move on to our next best-selling product in Atomy, which is the Atomy Selective Skincare. So you see the blue bottle right here is the Atomy Selective Ampule that I shared about in the product sharing session at the beginning, right? So this is the skincare set that includes that ampule. And this skincare set has gained recognition for its outstanding innovative technology. And also it was the first in the cosmetic industry to receive 4 awards. And this includes the King Sejong Award, Chang Young-shil Award, New Excellent Product Certification, and the Korea World Class Product Award. So these skincare products utilize the high-intensity purification technology as well as selective code, which were developed by the same institute that developed Hemohim, which is Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. In collaboration with the manufacturer of most global luxury brand cosmetics, Colmar. So in collaboration of these two organizations, they were able to develop this technology that not only makes your stops your aging process, but it makes your skin literally younger. So that is why we call this de-aging technology, not anti-aging. So what they do is this technology is actually taken from medical technology that's used in anti-tumor agents, which for the case of cancer as an anti-tumor agent, this technology allows the medicine to identify and target the cancer cells. But when you apply this in skincare, in absolute selective skincare, then this technology is used to identify skin troubles, different types of skin troubles, and effectively target them with the correct ingredients and for them to be delivered to the correct spots that need those ingredients. And so it was the use of this technology that was so innovative that the patent for this is the one that led to the awarding of all of these awards, including the Best Patent Award in Korea named after our king. So by now, we have covered why we need to have a platform business and why Atomy has the prospects for a successful and trustworthy business partner company. So now I will introduce to you the compensation plan or marketing plan of Atomy. In other words, how can we actually make money through this personal platform business? Now, for many ordinary people, the only way that they can become rich is by investing in time, because many of us do not have large amount of capital that we can invest. And in fact, we need to construct a source of system income that makes money work for us, not the other way around. So when we take a look at the different ways that we might be able to do that, we have we can create a system of passive income through rent if we own property, or by copyright fees of music ownership if you're a music producer. You can get bank interest as a financial investor. You can also earn money from vlogging or YouTube advertisement, or you have network marketing. So if you're not a huge property owner, music producer, YouTuber, or financial investor, then actually the only option left for you here is network marketing. And in founding this company and when devising the compensation plan, Chairman Park Han-gil did so with a vision to rewrite the history of network marketing. And you will see that there are many companies out there that share some features of the marketing plan. but there's not a single company out there that shares all characteristics of Atomy's marketing plan. And what Chairman Park Han-gil believed is that if this truly ethical marketing plan doesn't work, then the entire concept of network marketing would be useless. So he devised this marketing plan to make sure that he did everything the correct way. And in Atomy's marketing plan, the main idea is to get economic gain and income through consumption. So the biggest difference between whether you are a consumer or doing business in Atomy is that as a consumer, you can get cash back for purchases that you make in Atomy shopping mall. But if you're doing business through Atomy platform, then you can gain commission through not only your own consumption, but also through your customers' consumption. And the nice thing here in Atomy is that you can convert from consumer to business member anytime. If you're not sure whether to be a consumer or business member, you simply need to ask yourselves what you want to get from Atomy. If you just want to get cash back of around $50 every now and then from your purchases, then being a consumer would be the answer for you. But if you want to construct a system that can progressively grow and provide a stable source of passive income, then business member is what you should be. Now, everyone has different experiences in Atomy, but here is the usual route for how we end up doing the Atomy business. So the idea here is that many people usually start out as an Atomy consumer. They try a product or two because they hear that Atomy products are good. And gradually, they start changing their shopping source to Atomy product by product, because if they try sunscreen, for example, and see that it's really good, then they will try, okay, then maybe their skincare is also good. And then they will try the health supplements, and then they will try the clothes. And so that they keep expanding the range of products that they use and purchase from Atomy shopping mall. And when they become a loyal consumer like that, that usually will lead to receiving a general commission. And when that happens, people usually want to become Atomy business partner because they see that even just by buying and using products that they need to use anyways, they can accumulate points and get a commission. All they did was change the shopping source to other department stores or other supermarkets to Atomy shopping mall. But imagine that you can earn a commission through not only your own purchase, but through the purchases of the people that you share to. And the more your group of customers grows, the bigger your income will multiply. So when you learn about the characteristics of the compensation plan, then you will know that the Atomy marketing plan is not only well-balanced and ethical, but it is in line with the customer-centered management objective. So here are the main features and strengths of Atomy business. Now, these characteristics are the main features and strengths of the Atomy marketing plan, and this is what makes Atomy different from other businesses and network marketing companies. You may see that other companies have some of these features, but there's not a single company in this world that has all of these features. And this is exactly why Chairman Park's founding vision for this company was to rewrite network marketing history. So first, in Atomy, we have the binary two-leg system. So when you register members in your platform, then they will be registered in your left leg and your right leg. And each and every person who starts business in Atomy will be working on these two lines, which is why you will see that some people also start branching out, like the person on the right side from the USA right here. Now, what is significant about this binary system is that unlike other systems in network marketing, such as the breakaway system that goes up to 19 lines, it is much, much easier to manage just 2 lines. Now, second, there is no membership fee, no entry fee, monthly maintenance, or referral commission. Now, what this means is that it is free for you to register membership. You don't have to buy anything, and there's no fee that you are required to pay for this membership. So when you join Atomy because you were introduced by me, for example, I will also not be receiving any commission from your registration because you did not have to pay anything to join. So what is significant about this point is that there's no investment required for you to join and for others who join with you as well. And that is why it is easy for anyone to join an Atomy, and it is also possible to stay as a consumer in Atomy, allowing Atomy to function purely as an online shopping platform. Now, third, there is unlimited PV accumulation. Now, every product has something called the point value, which is points that you get for your purchase, similar to other shopping malls and stores like Shopee or Tokopedia in Indonesia, or Amazon in the US and other countries. Because when you order anything from any online shopping mall, they usually have purchase points, right? Now we have even supermarkets that usually have membership and membership points, and department stores that have membership points as well. It's the same in Atomy. But in Atomy, the points do not refresh or expire until your small leg reaches 300,000 PV and you make a commission. So to compare this to other shopping malls in Korea, there are online shopping platforms for clothes, like Ably or apps like that in Korea that are really famous and popular among people in their 20s. And of course, it's free to be a member and you need to be a member to purchase and order from those shopping malls, right? But I always get text messages from those apps on KakaoTalk saying that you have this amount of points. You have 30,000 points that you have gained from your purchases, but they are about to expire by the end of this week, which means that in order for me to keep those points, I have to make more purchases, even if I may not need to. So because in Atomy, the points do not refresh every month, you're not pressured to make any unnecessary additional purchases in order to generate a commission or to not lose the points. So that means that everyone can just buy what they need when they need them. Now, our next point is the infinite downline. You see that in some network marketing companies, they usually put a limit to how many levels your downline can go to. So they usually put a limit to 10 levels, like maybe the left line that you can see. And for the first 3 levels, they say they will give you 50% commission from the sales volume, right? And then for the next 3 levels, they say we will give you 30% commission. And then for the last 3 levels, they say we will only give you 10% commission. And then once you go below 10 levels, then they say we do not recognize these as your business, so they do not give you any commission from the purchases. But in Atomy, we recognize all the points 100% without any limit, even if the purchase is made from a member down 1,000 levels, 10,000 levels, or 1 million levels. So when you have a limit on the downline levels, then people usually tend to feel the pressure to register the best salesperson or someone with great prior network marketing experience to join. Because when they have super competent and capable people right below them, they can gain more commission, right? So, but because we have infinite levels, we can just share about Atomy and register whoever we know, whether it is our family, our friends, neighbor, or even just someone that you meet down the street. And at some point, you will find someone to join with you in this business who is very experienced, excellent at sales and marketing, has a growth mindset, and has a large network of people. And all the points that are generated from that person's Atomy business will be shared with you as well at 100%. Now, going on to our next point is Global One marketing. And in Atomy, there's only one server for all the branches around the world, for which there are 27 branches and 57 countries in total. This means that in your platform, people can register from all around the world. And it also means that you can go to any of these countries and still keep your membership and then use that membership to continue your business. Just like how I started Atomy Business in Cambodia. I just moved to Indonesia, but I am now continuing my business just as it is, right? In other network marketing companies, they usually say that they are also global, but it is only the company that is global, not the business members, which means that the uh, those companies that are that have maybe like 50 global branches, uh, if you start business in Cambodia and you move to Indonesia, what happens is you will have to start over. You will have to register again under the Indonesian branch and then make a new membership. And then under that membership, you have to start the business all over. So in Atomy, you don't have to do that if you're one of the people that usually move around every now and then. And it means that you can also register anyone from all around the world. To give you an example, I have shared Atomy to my friends and family all around the world. And now I have members from countries like Canada, Cambodia, of course, Korea, Indonesia, France, Germany, and in the Netherlands as well. And whenever these people from all around the world, whenever they buy something from Atomy Shopping Mall, their PV is shared to me. And now the last part and the most important part is the compensation ceiling, which is a limit to how much commission you can gain from Atomy Business. Now, thanks to this compensation ceiling, we can share all the wealth among all the members instead of the money going only to the top, like other network marketing companies. And we also have one more point, which is inheritance. So when you establish the system, that you have the source of passive income for the rest of your life. But you can also pass this down for 3 generations. So when I have my children and I die, I can pass this membership down to my children, my son or daughter. And then when they die, they can also pass it down to their children, to my grandchildren. So this is a business that can take care of all the financial needs for 3 generations. So that's how huge this business is. Now, in Atomy, we have 4 types of commission. And actually, I'm going to, now looking at the time, this is the first time this has happened to me, but it looks like we have a lot left in the presentation, but it is already time for me to end the presentation. So I'm going to cut it right here. And next week, for next week's webinar, I will be going fully in detail about these 4 types of commission. How would everyone be okay with that? So I've just covered, hello everyone. Okay, I've just covered the why we need to have platform business and why Atomy is an amazing company that we must, that we can trust, right? So next week, I will be focusing on the marketing plan of the other parts of the marketing plan, which is the mastership commission, general commission, and how these numbers actually work together to actually become income for you, and how the points actually move around in the structure of our system. And I will be not only using the PowerPoint presentation, but I will be attempting with the whiteboard feature that I've tried one time before. So I think that is something that you can look forward to. So I have to apologize and ask for your understanding for cutting it here. But now you can have something interesting to look forward to for next week. So you have to be here next week, right? To hear the rest of the presentation. Okay, so we will end it here. And of course, with every meeting and event in Atomy, I said that we start with the company model recital, right? Before that, does everyone remember the questions that I put out at the beginning of this webinar? The 3 questions. First, why we need to have platform business. Second, why Atomy is a good platform business. And third, how come anyone can succeed in Atomy business? So I think I did not cover the third question in this webinar today, but the first two questions, their answers were in today's webinar. Would anyone like to maybe attempt at sharing the answer to those questions? I'm looking at Ms. Kyungmi. Maybe she would like to answer.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kyung Kim from um, uh, Birmingham, Alabama. I'd like to share about my experience of the other day of passing over the Hemo hymn and Hong Samdan to all the revival meeting yesterday. A lot of people ignore the Atomy product. I mean, not a product, but a company. But hey, I trust the product so much. And I have a goal to go, and I have a lot of partners that I look at it that making them the success of this Atomy with this Atomy products. And I like to tell everyone, don't ever give up and keep using the products, making sure this is the right product for everyone. And please look over to the goal, and we all go to the deadline together. And please trust the product. I trust that this Hemo him and Hong Samdam Noni the best, and pass over to everyone. And yesterday I wasn't quite sure that I'm in the church for the listening and the knowing about the God or passing over the Atomy. I had a I was so ashamed of it, but hey, we all go same places. We all go to the heaven. We all go to the straight to the with the Atomy success. I think we all go together to the right way. So please join this the June and don't give up, and try to with the product and trust the products and pass over. Don't be afraid to pass over the people. And yeah, I trust myself to do it. So I like to tell, shouting to everyone let's go together and hang on together. Thank you. I like to speak about this much. And thank you,
Thank you so
Adria.
much.
Thank
So
you.
as Ms. Kyungmi said, the product always comes first, right? In Atomy business, we always say that trusting the product is actually not step number one, is step number 0, right? We have to check the product first, because if the products are not good, no matter how good the marketing plan is, no matter how ethical the marketing plan is, it's all useless, right? Because if the products do not sell, there will be no points and no one will be benefiting from anything. So that is why product comes first. So yes, if you have not tried all the Atomy products, trying them would be the step number 0. And so, and what Ms. Kyungmi said about never give up. I really, really appreciate that. And I actually just saw the quote from Jack Ma, the CEO of Alibaba, who said that giving up is the only way. It was something like that. Giving up is the only way to fail, right? Because as long as you do not give up, you have a chance at succeeding. So you only fail for sure. The only way you can fail for sure is if you give up. So that's why we must never give up. We always have to try our best, right? So on that note, I want to thank everyone for attending today. Now let's quickly recite the company motto and then call it a night for today. Okay. So if everyone can, of course, kindly open their cameras and open their microphone and join me in this recital. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Ready?
All right. Company motto. Yep.
Yeah.
Cherish the
Yeah.
spirit,
The
create the
spirit,
vision, follow the faith, endure in humility.
Follow the
자, 자, 자.
아자, 아자, 아자.
Thank you so much, everyone, for attending today. And thank you so much, Sharon. She's new to the global webinar today, so huge welcome to you today.
Yes. Good night.
All right, good night, everyone, and see you next week on Tuesday, 8 p.m.
감사합니다.
Have an amazing evening.
수고하셨어요.
감사합니다.
팀장님 안녕하세요. 김만수 과장님 수고하셨어요.
감사합니다, 국장님.
아유 감사합니다.
네, 박은하 총장님 감사합니다. 늘 감사합니다. 홍성수 국장님, 박진희 사장님 항상 감사합니다.
아유 감사합니다.
이제 끝내겠습니다.
사랑해요.
사랑합니다.